Hey, what's up guys? Today we're back with another video, but today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I want to talk about Killing Floor 3 and its current state of the game, because to me, if I'm going to be honest with you, I understand what a lot of people are saying, especially on YouTube. There are plenty of people that are talking about how Killing Floor 3 isn't really a Killing Floor game, or, Killing Floor 3 is just, it's got bad gunplay and stuff, but to me, gunplay is alright, graphics are pretty okay, but it sometimes feels a bit grainy, but, at the end of the day, what I have the most gripe about is the battle pass, because every game nowadays needs a battle pass. So what I don't agree with is mostly just that the enemy designs. I know I talked crap about the designs before, but I actually kind of grown to like it. I've grown to like the new designs, except for the crawlers. I mean, the crawlers just don't really look anything like crawlers anymore. But also, where is the Patriarch? Like, is the Patriarch dead? And Horzine is, like, starting to make their own army? Is that where they're trying to go with this? Because technically, without the Patriarch, these guys, they wouldn't really have a purpose. Anyways, so let's get back to the topic of the battle pass. So basically, what they expect you to do is pay them maybe $40 to $50 on credits, which I don't even know what the point of it is. I mean, I'm guessing it's just to get you some stuff in the battle pass, right? But I just, I could go on for hours about this when I say that it's trying to be like Fortnite. It's trying to be like Call of Duty. It could be like they're trying to be like every game in the industry right now, and they're not actually trying to stay true to their own identity. If you don't stay true to your own identity, nobody's gonna want to come back to your game. That's why people are mad. That's why people just don't want to play Killing Floor 3. They would rather go and play like the first Killing Floor or the second Killing Floor, because those games are not like the third game, where they just shove a battle pass in your face and say, hey, yeah, give me money. Because that's just corporate marketing scheme 101. I mean, I love Killing Floor 3. I love the gore system. I love the new enemy designs. I think the gunplay is pretty okay, actually. And apparently people have complained about performance issues, as I've seen on the Steam reviews, or maybe just from the latest patch note. That's where I've heard a lot of people complaining about performance issues, but for me, I haven't ever ran into any of it. I don't know if it's just because I have a stable network, a good CPU, and a good GPU. I don't know. But it's kind of weird, how some of these people, it seems like they always have to gripe about the things that don't really matter. But I know I'm probably just talking out of my ass there. I'm just here to rant and just go on about the state of the game, because to me, what I think this game is missing is also the fact that you can't choose your character anymore. It chooses it for you. So like Commando, you're stuck as Mr. Foster as a Commando. Firebug, don't know who the hell that bitch is. Ninja, which is supposed to be Berserker, I guess? I don't know. Like, why didn't they just keep Berserker? Not just rename it to Ninja. Who thought that was a good idea? Anyways, So, what I definitely think should be added as well are more weapons, because if you look at Killing Floor 1 and Killing Floor 2, they have so many guns. So many of them that you could literally put the fucking United States to shame. And I'm from the US, so like... But anyways, like the bloats, as you can see right here, I mean, they just... I don't know what kind of design they were going for. I mean, whenever they inflate like that, they look like pea shooters.
Let's not break up the
I just wish that they kept the original bloat designs. I mean, they look better, in my opinion. But like, the Siren, the Flesh Pound, the Husks, the Clots, the Cysts, the Slashers, they look okay. They look fine. But then you got the Bloater, which looks like a pea shooter. The Crawler, which doesn't really look like an arachnoid anymore. And, of course, you're missing the Patriarch. Like, where's the Patriarch? And the Stalkers. The Stalkers are supposed to be in the game. Where are they? Like, I don't see any of them. I bet you there will probably be an excuse like, oh yeah, well, Horizine completely did away with the Stalkers. But I don't believe that, because if they made all of these Husks, these Cysts, Stalkers, Clots, or no, not Stalkers, sorry. Cysts, Clots, Slashers, and all these other ones like Husks and whatnot, they would be able to make Stalkers. Like, why did you just leave out the Stalkers? It's kind of stupid that you did that. Like, why? They were an okay enemy, but I guess some people probably complained about it like they always do, because they just want a better advantage. Like, sure, yeah, I understand that, but to me, the Stalkers were part of the game. They were a challenge. And you can't just take that away from Killing Floor. Killing Floor is a lot more fun when you have all the enemies. I mean, that is what makes Killing Floor, right? And this game is so important to me, from the fact that I used to play this game, the first title at least, I used to play it with an old friend of mine, and we were both just so invested in it. Like, we loved the game so much, and we would play for hours. And this was back in, I think it was back in 2014 or 2015, I don't know, or it might have been before the first, or not the first, but the second Killing Floor game came out. But yeah, I just really wanted to talk about all the bullshit that's been going on with Killing Floor 3. I mean, don't get me wrong, I kind of do find the crafting system a bit interesting. Except for the Battle Pass. Like, why are you trying to be like Helldivers? And Fortnite. And Call of Duty. Like, please, just stop with the battle passes. Stop with the season passes, or whatever. Well, no, season passes, the old school ones, they were okay. But when it comes to this kind of corporate level, it is criminal. They try to milk your pockets of your money, and it's so scummy. Like, what happened to games being fun? Games are just no longer fun anymore, because sometimes they're mostly just a gambling simulator on the side, or they just ask you for money constantly. They don't give you the opportunity to work towards anything anymore. These games are just like, yeah, if you pay us money, you get a quick advantage. And it's more fun. Yeah, no, it's not more fun if you spend money. Because you're spending your money. You've already, like, let's say you've already spent, like, what, 30 bucks on a game? Nobody's gonna want to buy your shitty battle pass. Like, I'm sorry, but nobody's gonna do that. Like, I get that that's what pays the bills, but to me, I just don't think that is the best route. Especially for Tripwire Interactive. I guarantee you a lot of super fans of Killing Floor, a lot of people who are obsessed with this game, will tell you the same thing. Like, this is just not okay. Why did they try to copy everything else in the game? You know, everybody else in the industry. Like, they're trying to copy EA, trying to copy Microsoft, they're trying to copy Epic Games. Because, you know, they're the ones that made Fortnite. And, yeah, they're trying to make it be like this norm where you have to pay money just to have fun. And if Killing Floor 3 goes through with this, people will no longer want to touch the game anymore. And if they really do continue to shove money or paywalls in your face and be like, yeah, give us money or else you won't have fun. Yeah, no, fuck you if that's the case. So yeah, Tripwire, I really do hope you see this video. I hope you'll at least listen to your audience, which I know you are. You're trying your best. But the damage has kind of already been done. Like, how are you going to take off the battle pass? How are you going to do all this other stuff to fix your game? Well, it's simple. You just fix it. I mean, you probably had a lot of money invested on this game. A lot of money, time, blood, sweat, and tears. But it's not blood, sweat, and tears if you don't just put all of your effort into one game. Like, without the battle pass, without all the microtransactions, this game would be 10 times better. Because maybe if you added some kind of progression system or something, like, yeah, that would make it like 10 times better. And don't just force people to pay money. Like, yeah, you can grind and you can work your ass off for every item in the game, especially in the battle pass, but I don't want to do that. It makes it feel too grindy. It feels too much like Fortnite. It feels too much like Call of Duty. It feels too much like Helldivers, except Helldivers actually does it right. I feel like they just kind of threw stuff together, not really knowing what they were doing, and not really making the smartest decision with the battle pass. So, yeah. Anyways, I really do hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and share this video to help spread the message about my channel. And my Discord server is linked in the description down below, as well as my Patreon. And as always, thank you so much for watching if you made it all the way to this point, and I will see you in the next one. So, peace.